everybody, and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make the diamond block bracelet. This was designed by me, so I'll have my Instagram name in the description box below if you want to check it out if you haven't already. And this is made on one loom today, or you can use two to avoid making an extension. I'm just going to use one today so that I can just save some time. And this is what it looks like. I used tie-dye colors for the insides and then two different colors for the outsides. So what you're going to need today is one loom in the aligned configuration like this, a hook, a C-clip, and 3 colors of bands at the least. So let's go ahead and get started. You're first going to want to take the color that's the teal on this bracelet. Today I'm going to be using opaque yellow. And you're going to take 2 of them and put it across these 2 pegs here. Once you put it across those 2 pegs at the bottom, you're now going to take another band, using single bands for the entire bracelet. Go up to the left, up to the right, in from the left, and in from the right, and just do this again. And you can see it creates a diamond shape here. And you're just going to do that all the way down your loom. It will end perfectly, like it'll stop at the end. I'm trying to adjust my camera a little bit. And when you close this off, it will be the last peg in the center here is where it will end. So after you've done that, you're going to want to come back to the beginning of your loom. And we're now going to place the second kind of diamond shapes, which in this one is the neon green. Today I'll be using teal. I love the color teal. It's probably one of my favorite colors. Anyway, you're going to start on the left and right outside pegs, and then you're going to just go into the center. And then back out. So the first shape will be an X, but then when you go in again, it will create a diamond here. So this is like the top part of your diamond, or you can just make X's. It's totally up to you. Just like however you think of it, I guess. And you're going to do this all the way down your loom. Again, it will end perfectly on the last 2 pegs. And so at the end, it'll end here. And now you finish placing those bands, so come back to the beginning. And we're now going to place the majority time-consuming part, which is the center. And first what you're going to do, I'm going to use black for this, and here it's the orange and blue tie-dye. What you're going to do is create 2 single chains running from these 2 pegs to the end 2 pegs. So that's the first step. I'm not really going to explain how to do a single chain because it's pretty simple. You're just making a straight line from peg to peg all the way down your loom. And once you've done that, you might want to push your bands down a little bit. And I'm just going to do this on the other side. I'm going to try to. My bands are getting all twisted. once you come back to the beginning, you're going to want to have a lot of your black bands. And now we're going to be placing the inner parts. So for the inner parts, you're going to be tracing this teal X here. So start by just going up and out to the left, or out to the right, sorry, and then down to the right, and then down to the left, and then up to the right. Again, tracing that teal. If you want to place it in a different order, you can. It doesn't matter really, because all you're doing is looping them out, but I just find it easier to place them all of these X's in the same way so that when I loop I don't get confused. Okay, once you're finished with that part, again come back to the beginning, and now we're just going to do a single chain down the center. We had to place the X first so that the chain down the center will act as your cap bands. My fingers are frozen because it's really cold in here. Can't move as fast. Alright, once you have gotten to the end, again, you might want to push down your bands. And now what we're going to do is take 2 more of our yellow bands and go across here. And we're going to put a cap band on. I'm also going to use yellow for this. Once you cap it off, that's all you have to place. We're going to turn our loom around and begin the looping. So, grab your... See what I'm talking about? This is really cold, and so I can't grab anything. Alright, so make sure that your bands are not twisted. This one's really twisted. Okay, sorry. It's still really twisted. Okay, so come to the cap band, go underneath, grab that top yellow band, pull it to the outside, then grab the next yellow band, pull it to the outside, then grab the black and pull it forward, grab this black and pull it forward, and do this all the way down your loom. If your bands get twisted, I would probably recommend untwisting them because this bracelet is pretty tight, so it's hard to get them untwisted, especially these diamond bands in the front. So if they do become twisted, it's kind of difficult to untwist. Okay. Once you do that, you just push your bands down a little bit so that, whoa, I almost fell off, so that they won't pop off of your loom. Then what you're going to do is go underneath of this second peg where your bands are, and you're going to grab the top band and try not to get it twisted and pull it back to itself. And push this one down too. Then grab the next one from underneath and pull it up to itself. If my bands get twisted, I'm probably going to be adjusting them. And then this one up to itself. Make sure that you're only grabbing the black one. And this, pull it down to itself. And you're going to do this all the way up your loom. So go underneath of the 4th peg, grab your band and pull it down, pull it up, pull it up, and pull it down. Again, make sure that your bands are not twisted. Usually when you pull them towards themselves, they get really twisted, so I just like to pull on mine a little bit, just like this, so they're not. Oops. So this one came off, and it's really not working today. I'm sorry. Oops. Oh my gosh. Going inside, trying to just grab the one band. This is why you push your bands down so that they don't pop off. And also these black bands are really flimsy. Like, I don't even know why, but all of Rainbow Loom's black bands are flimsy, so they twist even easier. Okay, once you have finally looped all of those bands, come back to the beginning. Now we're going to loop up these single chains on the side, so go underneath of the left peg, grab that black band that hasn't been looped yet, and just pull it up. Then grab this black band and pull it up, go underneath a bunch of bands, pull that on up. So you're going to have one with no bands to push back, and then you're going to have one with a bunch of bands to push back. So it's like a pattern all the way up your loom. Okay, do the same thing on this side, go underneath to that black band and pull it up, and then pull the rest of the single chains up down your loom. Okay, once you finish that, now we're going to start looping the triangles. So take your top triangle band, or not triangle, sorry, diamonds. This is the teal band on the outside, so go underneath all of those bands again, grab that, pull it in. This is probably the part that's most important that you don't get twisted, just because it shows the most. So you're going to pull those in. Once you pull those in, go to the bottom, grab the top one, pull it out, and out. Then pull that in, and in, and then out. Make sure that your bands are pretty stretchy too, or strong or something, so that they don't break. And we're just looping the teal ones first. Okay, once you've pulled those up, you don't need to push any of your bands down. Sorry. Come back to the beginning of your loom, and now we're going to loop out these diamond bands that are your yellow color. So go underneath the cap band, pull that one out, make sure it's not twisted, and pull this one out to itself, this one into itself. I literally think there are squirrels running around on our roof. Anyway, go in and then just do the same thing that you did with the teal bands. It just won't, it'll be like offset from the teal bands because of the way that we placed them at the beginning. Okay, once you pulled those in, then just go ahead and grab the yellow band from the outside and pull it to the inside. Same here. Pull that from the outside to the inside, and take your extension color and actually pull these bands off on the corner here first, because it will make it so much easier to pull this off. Okay, put your band through, and this is very tight, so you might need to be like either really careful or use another hook to kind of peel off the bands before you put it on this band. This actually is the back of the bracelet. It's the same on the front and on the back. I just think on the front it looks a little bit better because it's not so like tight pulled here. But this is what it looks like on the front. This is the front here, and then this is the back. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll have my Instagram name in the description box below if you want to go check it out. And I also post my designs before I upload a tutorial for them on my Instagram. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, and I hope to see you next time.